Hi there. I think the social media platforms are an ideal paradise for lots of hypocrites and keyboard warriors. I say this because recently a friend of mine who is a mutual friend of mine who is in the same group called me privately and asked me, what do you think about the activities in the particular group? And I said, why do you ask this? And he said, it had become one sided. I told him, yes. Initially, it was not supposed to be talking or dealing with any political related subjects, but eventually this all ended up in the same area. Plus, now it has become an echo chamber. Only one-sided opinions are discussed, and if somebody put a different view, he will be strangled until he keeps quiet. And now they have made it like a golf club. I told them if they want to continue with it, go ahead. And they are the very people who are talking in public about having dictatorship to be abolished and all sorts of things. But when it comes to practical implications and practical applications, they just are keyboard warriors only. And I told my friend very clearly, why are you sending messages to the admin and let he will filter it and decide whether to publish or not. I said we all have children grown up, retired, and some of them have grandchildren and great grandchildren also. And why do you want to do that one? Why can't you post it direct? And he said, no, this man will get. I said, you're talking about dictatorship, abolishing dictatorships and all, and you continue with it, then where it will end up? And you are making somebody so important, but we all are senior citizens, retired after serving the country for 40 years or more, and we know what is to be published, what should not be published, and still you want to filter it through admin. That means you don't practice what you preach. I said, try it once, and if she says something, let's see what where it will take. But unfortunately, the following day also he did the same thing, so I kept quiet. Let it be an echo chamber because it's not going to change. I mean, people are talking about changes here, but they hardly want to do any changes. If the changes come within you, nothing will happen here. So many legislature will come and they will be on books only and nobody will apply. This morning I went to Kottawa and the bus was packed and I was standing next to the driver and the driver just put his seat belt across so that everybody can see he's wearing the seat belt, but the seat belt was not buckled up. So, what is the use of just pretending that the seat belt is on? This is the mentality of the Sri Lankans, most of the Sri Lankans. And no matter how many and rigid rules are in effect on books, nothing will change unless the change has to come within us. That change I don't see is coming within us. People are still driving the same way as it had been there for centuries, and it has become worse. They don't know what is left and what is right, and overtaken from all sides, and aggressive, indisciplined, and they all want, not all, but 90% of them want the changes only during the time of an election and at the polling booth only. You come out and you become the same devil few hours before and you don't want to change at all. This has to stop if Sri Lanka has to improve. But I don't think any foreseeable future this will happen because people expect change to come from outside, not within. So that is the sad reality in the Sri Lankan society today. Unfortunately, our time is gone now, almost gone. But my worry is about the next generation. They will have to endure the same agony and pain because we don't want changes. This is just for you to sit back and think where the change can be affected. Unless it comes within, don't expect a miracle to happen. No miracle will happen. Thank you for listening to my boring story. Have a great day.